explosion and the rattle of gunfire and the deaths of hundreds of Syrians. In homes, doctors frantic to treat the wounded have no place to put the bodies of the dead, so the bodies simply lie on the floor. And wounded survivors sit, bleeding, waiting for help. And in the Damascus suburb of Daria, heavy gunfire breaks up a funeral for a dead protester. Anti-government activists say a number of Syrians were killed in that chaos.
He's been killing his people for more than a year now, and he still has his legitimacy. The UN, the Arab League are still discussing about what they're going to do, and while they're discussing about what they're going to do, people are dying every second. Right now, while I'm talking, there's still people dying. Now, women are being raped, children are being killed, while they discuss about the situation in Syria.
Protesters rallied at several Syrian embassies around the world when word of the carnage in Homs was heard. Amateur video is feeding in from one of those protests in Cairo. Egyptian authorities say Syrian activists broke into the Syrian embassy and set fire to the first floor of the building. Syrians chanted, "Mubarak gone, gone, Assad next, next." 12 people were arrested. A break-in at Syria's embassy in London as well, to tell you about 150 people outside calling for the ouster of Bashar al-Assad. The Syrian ambassador says they broke into one room and damaged some furniture. The UK Foreign Office says it's reviewing the security arrangements around the embassy. And in Washington, a few dozen protesters gathered outside the Syrian embassy Friday night. Some chanted, "Shame, shame on you." That demonstration largely peaceful.
And no one's even doing anything about it. There's still human beings under the destruction of buildings. There's still people in the middle of the road that we can't move them out the road. If you're going to try and move the bodies, you get shot. You get shot for trying to move the body. We can't get any medication inside the areas that need help. They're shooting at ambulance. The Red Crescent ambulance, they shot them more than once now, trying to help the people who need medication, the people who need moving to hospitals, to the field hospitals. They've been shooting at civilian cars, civilians trying to help them to get medication for them. So they've been bombing with mortar bombs and with tanks, T-72 shell tanks. There's more than 300 shells landed alone just in Homs,
including the one in Cairo. Activists are accused of breaking into the Syrian embassy there and setting the first floor of the building on fire. They chanted, "Mubarak gone, gone, Assad next, next." 12 people were arrested. A break-in was reported at the Syrian embassy in London as well. About 150 people were outside, calling for the ouster of Syrian President al-Assad. The Syrian ambassador says they broke into one of the rooms and damaged some furniture. The UK Foreign Office says it's reviewing security arrangements around the embassy. We'll have a live report from Richard in just about an hour. In the meantime, as one activist says, while diplomats keep talking, people keep dying. Have a look at the evidence. Scenes of what are said to be a mass funeral in Homs after the worst single act of violence since the crisis began. An overnight raid in Homs killed, activists tell us, 260 people. A resident says it started when security forces moved in to attack Syrian army defectors. 90 more deaths are reported today, most of them in Homs as well. We have to remind you, though, CNN cannot independently confirm the authenticity of the videos or the witness accounts we're getting from inside Syria.